What up, Dokkanners? I got some big news for you. Global Dokkan is not only getting the Goku and Hit double rates banner, but we are also getting major content with Extreme Super Battle Road. This is a big deal, not only for the fact that Extreme Super Battle Road brings 10 more stages, a new free-to-play LR EZA, but we are also getting something else very, very cool, which I'll talk about after we break down the situation with the Extreme Super Battle Road stages. If you guys don't know, this LR Goku Bulma was obtainable from the original batch of Super Battle Road stages that have now been turned into extreme variations of it. This LR can now be Extreme Z Awakened, so if you guys haven't already done so, make sure to get this unit fully available from the original Super Battle Road stages, rainbow it out, and then join the Extreme Super Battle Road side and start working on those roads to get those medals needed to awaken this unit to the full EZA level. And we'll talk about EX Skill Orbs. So let's jump over to the Dokkan Wiki right now and take a look at the new stages. Stages 21 through 30. We already have stages 1 through 10 for the monotypes, 11 through 20 for the first batch of categories, Fusions, Shadow Dragons, Pepe Gals, yada yada yada. Now we are getting the newest version, so we're basically caught up with JP now. Universe Survival Saga, Super Saiyan 3, Giant Form, Transformation Boost, Ginyu Force, Movie Bosses, Pure Saiyans, Future Saga, Full Power, and Android 30. I mean, androids. Jeez. I read 30, so I said Android 30. You know, I wouldn't be surprised at some point the movies eventually reveal Dr. Gero actually had 30 androids. Anyway, so these are the new 10 stages. I always like to do a little mental check, kind of sizing up the stages when I know that they're coming up. I always like to categorize the toughest stage, the easiest stage, the most looked forward to stage, and the least looked forward to stage. So, the one that is probably going to be the toughest is the one that most people have been talking about on Twitter, which is movie bosses. Because back in the day when this originally came out, the only two leads for movie bosses were Turles and Dragon Ball Super Broly, neither of whom are defensive options. They are both quite terrible, in fact, when it comes to defense. In fact, out of the two, Turles was better simply for the fact that he had a chance to stun. So your only course of action was to stun the opponent to lock them and prevent them from actually destroying you, because they will destroy you. So that was the common issue back in the day. But then we also received two new movie boss leads since then, LR Broly Trio and the Planetary Destruction Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, both of which are a lot more reliable defensively, one being a tank who can reduce damage received and stack like crazy, and then the other one has the ability to guarantee dodge any attack. But the condition is pretty extreme, having to pick up 7 orbs every single time, which isn't going to happen all that much. So out of all of these stages, the one that I feel will probably be the toughest for the most amount of people will probably be movie bosses. For myself, I don't know if it's going to be that tough because I've got the likes of Janemba. Speaking of, had we had received the LR Janemba banner, this would have been the prime time to actually use that LR, because LR Janemba was made for an event like this. So, unfortunately, global players, you're going to have to be trying out this movie boss Extreme Super Battle Road without the LR Janemba, but fear not. Actually, just be afraid. If you don't have Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, you might struggle. I mean, you should probably still have a decent amount of units that can help kind of offset these weak units, but yeah, this is probably going to be the least fun. The one that I think is going to be the easiest overall has to be probably Ginyu Force, simply because of the fact that nothing's really changed here, since this is a very free-to-play friendly stage, because they know you can't run any summonable units. Like Team Bardock, you can run LR Physical Bardock, which is a cheat code, because he's not free-to-play. Here, there is no free-to-play unit that you can use. Every single unit that fits in the Ginyu Force category is an actual free-to-play Ginyu Force unit. And that includes the battlefield units. They aren't anything exceptional either, because they haven't even received their EZAs. The only units that have received their EZAs are the core 5 units on the team. So with the stats being basically the same here, you're basically relying on the newfound powers of those EZA Ginyu Force units. Hopefully you guys have been working on their skill orbs, or even you've been using those EX Planet Namek Saga skill orbs on the Ginyu Force. So I feel like this will probably be the easiest in terms of accessibility and overall execution, since it's a lot more toned down. Now, the category that I'm most looking forward to, I think we can all pretty much call which one that's going to be. It's going to be the first one. Universe Battle Saga. It's my favorite category, so this is the one that I'm most looking forward to. I could run this with Universe 7, with Universe 6, with Universe 11, a combination of all of them. They're all rainbow, they're all max links. I mean, I just love the category so much. And this is also a great opportunity for those of you who have done the tech hit EZA to really show off what he can do. Just keep in mind, if you want to fully flesh out his passive, his full passive post EZA, you want to bring at least 2 other units on the team that are also Universe 6. That way, in the occasional chance that you have all 3 units on the same turn being Universe 6, you have the medium chance to stun all enemies on that same turn. Now, if you're running a full Universe Battle Saga team, you'll probably have the STR Jiren in there as well. But if you don't, then the hit can serve as a temporary Jiren. So keep that in mind. This should be really fun. I'm gonna definitely look forward to this. I'll probably do this one first since I love the category so much. The one that I am least looking forward to personally, Giant Form. If you guys have been around since the early days of the channel, you guys know I hate Giant Form. First of all, it's kind of boring. If anything, nowadays, the Giant Form transformation mechanic is more of a nuisance than an actual savior, because all it serves to do is it just renders your 2 turns less productive because you're not doing colossal damage, you're not, adding extra effects, you're just launching brute force attacks that don't tend to do the whole worst, most amount of damage. So I've come to really despise Giant Form, and if you don't have Tapion as your lead, it's going to be annoying because the Tapion with his EZA definitely makes this a lot more bearable. If you don't have Tapion, your only other option would be, I believe, Lord Slug, which, not the greatest. There are a couple EZA Giant Forms that are available now, so it will make this a lot more manageable, but still, I feel like this event is a drag. So Giant Form is the one that I'm least looking forward to. So let me know in the comments, folks, what your toughest, what do you think the toughest stage is going to be, the easiest stage is going to be, and then tell me what is the one you are most looking forward to and the stage you are least looking forward to. I'd like to see those 4 choices or those 4 categories in the comments below. Now let's take a look at the LR that is receiving the EZA treatment. That is the Goku Bulma LR. This unit becomes a youth category key plus 4, 130%, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal with a rare chance to stun the enemy, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage with medium chance to stun the enemy. Kind of bummed that they didn't change this to a medium chance and make this like a high chance, considering that it's basically the same thing here. That kind of sucks. So that's an L. For the passive, I'm assuming this is going to be pretty stacked. Attack and defense plus 50. Attack and defense plus 10 per Dragon Ball Seekers up to 50. Okay. Attack and defense plus 10 per Youth up to 50. Okay. Attack and defense plus 10 per Dragon Ball Saga up to 50. Gotcha. Key plus 2 up to key plus 6 per Joint Forces. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when there's an ally whose name includes Goku Youth or Bulma Youth attacking in the same turn. So other than... Okay, so I literally think it is impossible to have the full 4 parameters in this passive fully maxed out. I feel like that is an impossible task, because the only unit that comes to mind that fits Dragon Ball Seekers, Dragon Ball Saga, Joint Forces, and Youth would be Goku Arale. Other than that, I don't believe there is any other unit in the game that fits all 4 categories. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I seriously doubt it. I mean, just looking at this right now, the only one that could maybe come close would be Yamcha, but Yamcha's not a youth. So I think I'm right. I think that's the only unit in the entire game that actually shares those 4 categories together, which means this passive can never be fully realized, which is kind of a bummer, but it does leave the door open for the craziest amount of damage that this guy can possibly do, because 50, 50, 50, 50, that's a lot of 50s. So this unit for a free-to-play can actually do some pretty devastating damage in the right setting. But obviously, Goku Arale is the #1 Link Buddy to bring with this unit, both for links as well as the actual stats here. Keep in mind that you need that Goku Youth in order to fully activate the potential. And yeah, it's the link's not the greatest, so you really got to be particular about who you link this unit with, which is why Goku Arale Dragon Ball Saga units is going to be the best thing for this. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this LR Goku Bulma EZA. If you haven't already done so, do the original Super Battle Road stages. Every 10 stages, you have access to a new free-to-play LR, which then receives the EZA treatment when it comes to the Extreme Super Battle Road variant. Lastly, let's talk about the EX Skill Orbs. So for those of you guys who don't know, there are 2 types of Skill Orbs. There are regular Skill Orbs and EX Skill Orbs. What's the difference? One is permanent, one is not. I'm actually going to show you now in the game how this works, so you guys can take a better look at how this all operates. I've done examples of this in the past, but take a look at Piccolo. This unit received 3 EX Skill Orbs during the 350 download million celebration. I'm going to leave it like that. During the 350 download million celebration, we received Planet Namek Saga exclusive Extreme Skill Orbs. These Skill Orbs right here. They allow you to use them an infinite number of times, which is why the little infinity logo is added to the little PNG right here. So how that works is, normally when you're equipping a skill orb, you would simply just do, you know, you would equip it and then it would replace the old skill orb and it's gone forever. But notice how, since this is an EX skill orb, when I replace it with a level 1 super attack boost and I do that, when I go back in and I want to replace this again, you will see that the EX skill orb is still there. So that is the very rare and powerful ability that these EX skill orbs contain, because now you can essentially use them wherever you want, throw them on whatever unit you want. You just have to remember, that's the only drawback to this thing. I feel like eventually, when we have enough of these, they're going to implement placeholders at the bottom. Whether or not they're usable, their little placeholders will remain, and it will show you which units actually have the EX skill orbs. But for right now, you literally just have to remember where you put them. So I would just take this, equip it back on. The bronze skill orb is now gone. And if you remember, it was a 12 count. Now it will be 11 count. See that? Now there's only 11. So if I repeat the process again, I will simply replace it. And then I'll have 10 left, because when I put this back in, voila, go back in, and it should be 10. There you go. See? 10. So that is the new ability. So now what's great about this is that on this new Extreme Super Battle Road thing, you will be able to receive 3 skill orbs each stage you clear. So everything that you see right here is going to be given to you each stage that you complete. 2 victory lights, or whatever this is called, 7 dragon stones, and then 6 skill orbs, all combination. Critical 3, attack 1, evasion 3, defense 2, additional attack, HP attack, or HP 3, and then the EX skill orbs, critical 4, attack 1, that's broken, dodge 4, defense 2, that's broken, combo 4, HP 3, these are all broken. So Super Battle Road just got a major update in terms of value, because now not only do you get the pride of actually beating the events, but you get some increased, ridiculous, overpowered skill orbs that can be used infinitely. So let's say you beat androids. All of these that are given to you will be pertaining to androids. You can give these all to android units. You can equip these temporarily to some android units that definitely need it. Then you can take it out, give it to somebody else. And this is, dude, you're getting this 10 times. So that's 70 dragon stones, as well as all of this stuff. And I believe the in-game announcement even says that it's going to be given to you for all other stages as well. Let's actually go back and check out the news, because if that's the case, that is 210 dragon stones. So let's see. In addition, missions that allow you to get EX skill orbs will also be added to the previous stages. So what's probably going to happen is, if you've beaten all the other stages, then when you get this update, this new content drop, you will also get automatic mission completes for all of those previously completed Extreme Super Battle Road stages, which means you would be getting 10 plus 10, so that's 20. 20 times 7, 140 dragon. There's no way. 140 dragon stones? There's no way they're giving us 140 dragon stones for free. Right? That is, dude. This is awesome. Global W, people. I love this. This is going to be dropping along with the Goku and Hit Double Rates banner, because as you can see here, maintenance begins today on Monday. It's going to be ending Tuesday night, 1 minute before, theoretically, when the banner drops, as well as this new event comes back. So that is the situation for global people. Big W, get excited, get hyped, and get those teams ready, because it's about to get intense. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, like I said before, what is the toughest Super Battle Road Extreme stage you think? Which one's the easiest? What is your most looking forward to? Most looked forward to? What is the most anticipated stage, and what is the least anticipated stage for you? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Please excuse that brain fart. My brain just completely short-circuited. Bye-bye.